Evidence of evolution. Most people know Charles Darwin as the father of evolution because he created the theory of natural selection. But what about other types of evolution, such as convergent evolution? I researched three things for this project: comparative anatomy, paleontology, and phylogenetics. The first piece of evidence is the phylogenetic tree, also known as the tree of life. The idea of a tree of life arose from ancient notions of a ladder-like progression from a lower to higher forms of life. Early representations of branching phylogenetic trees include a paleontological chart showing the geological relationships among plants and animals in the book Elementary Geology by Edward Hitchcock. The significance is because such diagrams effectively convey the concept that specification occurs through the adaptive and random splitting of lineages. Over time, species classification has become less static and more dynamic. The next thing is analogous structures. They are structures similar in different organisms because they have evolved in a similar environment, rather than were inherited from a recent common ancestor. They usually serve the same or similar purpose. An example is the streamlined torpedo body shape of porpoises and sharks. So even though they evolved from different ancestors, porpoises and sharks developed analogous structures as a result of their evolution in the same aquatic environment. The significance is that it supports natural selection of organisms adapting to their environments. Then I asked the question, can primates pass down communication skills to their offspring? We know that primates, such as chimpanzees and gorillas, can learn American Sign Language. But the question is, can those intelligent primates pass on the learning to their offspring like a human mom teaching their child English? Well, meet Washoe, a common female chimpanzee that was the first primate to be taught American Sign Language. Washoe learned approximately 350 words of ASL. After the first couple of years of the language project, the Gardners and Roger Fouts discovered that Washoe could pick up the ASL gestures without operant conditioning methods by observing humans around her who were signing amongst themselves. For example, the scientists signed toothbrush to each other while they brushed their teeth near her. At the time of the observation, Washoe showed no signs of having learned the sign, but on a later occasion she reacted to the sight of a toothbrush by spontaneously reproducing the correct sign, thereby showing that she had in fact previously learned the ASL sign. She also taught her adopted son Louis some American Sign Language. When Washoe was shown an image of herself in the mirror and asked what she was seeing, she replied, "Me, Washoe." Primate expert Jane Goodall, who has studied and lived with chimpanzees for decades, believes this might indicate some level of self-awareness. So not only did she learn sign language, but she was in the process of teaching her son. So it is possible for primates to learn and transfer the information to their offspring. Washoe and Louis are living proof.
Hold a brother, restless soul, lie down. Lie for a while with your ear against the earth, and you hear your sister sleep talking. Say your hair is long but not long enough to reach her to me. But your beard someday might be. And she woke up in her